Hello, lovely viewers. This is Zone Cast with Fred, and today we are coming to discuss a very interesting topic. This topic has been a debate for over decades, and today we are here to delve deeper into it. The influence of political godfathers in student leadership. And I have with me here Sir John. I call him Sir John, but I think his real name is
John Amwaku Simmons.
John Amwaku Simmons. And then I have with me here,
Mawan Shaibu, but they call me Alaji. Yeah.
so I have Brainer, Big Brainer, and then Alhaji. And so you are welcome, managers.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of this discussion. So the topic is simple: political godfathers and their influence in student leadership. First, I want us to know who a godfather is, because you can meet someone and you say godfather and they, hey, me godfather. Oh. So today we want to know who a godfather is from your perspective, so that other incoming politicians or student leaders can also know who to go to. So, Sir John, you are.
All right. Thank you. And greetings to our viewers and listeners. For me, this is a very critical topic. And definition of a godfather is subjective. But I believe that if someone calls you godfather, that is in political framework, I would say that it's somebody who provides direction and guidance in your political journey. So having it's like having mentors in academia. It is very essential. You cannot be in academia and say that you don't have a mentor who guides you, who review your papers or something like that. So happens in politics as well. So I think that for me, a godfather is somebody who provides direction and guidance when it comes to politics.
Okay, and that was from Big Brainer himself. Now, Alhaji.
Thank you very much. And a very good evening to our viewers and listeners. And like my big boss said, I call him my boss. Brina has been someone that
But you know, call me
I
boss.
also call him my godfather. So I think I'm not going to deviate from what he has said. But like he rightly put it, when we mention a godfather in political circle, there are individuals that influence, guide, serve as mentors, and possibly even as coaches to younger ones or individuals that are with them. But often than not, one thing that most people fail to appreciate is that for every godfather, they have their own principles. So if someone pick you as his mentee by way of him being your godfather, the notion out there is that you should be able to more or less make yourself a look-alike of that person by way of going by his principles. So I can't say that my godfather is Brina.
Okay.
Then the principles of Brina are not seen in me. Then I can't own myself as someone whose godfather is Brina.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes,
So that is
please.
one thing that people really do not look at. But generally, as mentors or as coaches, that's who godfathers are.
Okay. All right. Let's just be honest on this. We have some school of thoughts going around. And honestly, is it really true? I want us to talk about that this evening. Is it really true that we have student leaders, upcoming student leaders? At times, we don't look at their policies. We don't look at how well they can even perform when given the mandate. But just because he said, this is my godfather, I got an endorsement from Brenner, I got an endorsement from Alhaji, they win elections. So my question here is very simple. Are these godfathers the silent engines in political wins, or they are a big threat to student democracy and leadership?
Very interesting question. In our parts of the world, we believe that if somebody is older than you, whatever he does is right. But in reality, that is not it. So, for instance, my mom can take certain decisions, and I will feel like, no, she is wrong. So, same applies to student politics. Yes, in some way, I agree with them because, for instance, I have mentees, I have people I am bringing them up. So or even I have mentors. My mentor can decide to support you, Sandy. I can decide to go to the other opponent. But in the eyes of the public, it might not sit well. It might not sit well with a lot of people. But probably my godfather wouldn't have any issue with that. I have godfathers, or I have a godfather who is supporting a different candidate in even in NDC presidential election. Whilst I also have a different candidate that I feel like I'll support. So his decision should not automatically reflect what I also believe in. You get it? But most often than not, when it comes to student politics, we tend to, let me say, sway people along. You get it? So for instance, if I have mentees, or I have friends, I have people I am mentoring, they are likely to follow what I will say. So if I tell them that, okay, we are supporting Sandy, the possibility that those people will be with me is very high because of probably what I've been doing for them, not in terms of monetary issue, but like in terms of guidance. So the person feels like, okay, this is my godfather. So if my godfather says that I should support Sandy, I cannot say no. But that shouldn't be the case.
But it is.
To a large extent, it is. And it is normal. For instance, when I was contesting for my position in the constituency, Cape Coast North, I came in late. So my godfather, the one who brought me up in national politics, I called him that, oh, I wanted to go for deputy secretary. And he was like, no, that place is a very it will be a very tight contest. So what you do is that go for deputy youth organizer. Immediately he made some 2 or 3 calls. I went to see those people, and it was a magic for me because it was just 2 weeks away from the election. There are people who were in the system for a very long time. They've campaigned and everything. But I was and they are even grown-ups than me. Way grown-ups than me. So yes, if it is going for you, you feel the importance. But
Sure.
if it is the other way, so for instance, if I am supporting you and Alhaji is my mentee and I tell him, Alhaji, let's support Sandy. For you, you'll be happy.
Yes.
Because it is going well for you. But if I tend to support the other candidate and I'm swaying those people to the other side, you will not be
Sure.
happy. So that is it. It is a very delicate issue, but I feel like it is subjective,
Okay.
especially if it even depends. It could, if it is national politics, fair enough. That one, probably your godfather might have a very close relationship with somebody.
Someone.
I also have a very close relationship with somebody. And I can tell you, my godfather is not even an NDC. Like my godfather is not an NDC. Alhaji knows my godfather. My godfather is not even
Sure.
an NDC.
Sure.
Okay.
You get
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, for instance, if my godfather is going through 1 or 2 things, I'll definitely stand by him, regardless of he being uh, from my political party. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you that he has provided a lot of opportunities for me, including even meeting big men in government. Maybe
On
that
your
person,
own path,
you get it,
couldn't.
that
Yes.
person, if probably I had even a godfather in my own political, probably where I've been able to, or the people I've been able to meet maybe they cannot even help me with that.
Mm.
It doesn't mean that I don't also have a political godfather in my own party. I do. But my first godfather or political godfather, national, is not even an NDC member. You get what I'm saying? And I tell you, he has been very phenomenal in my group.
Wow, 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 wow. This was from the big brainer himself, Alhaji. You see, before you start, I would like to reiterate the question. Are godfathers the silent engines in political or student leadership success, or they are the biggest threat in student democracy? And I want to add this from what John presented on. So here, are we looking at the context of influence over hard work? Because someone without a godfather can work hard, and someone with a godfather will use influence and then win. So, how will you just tell us about
So-
this too?
So you see, like I said earlier, if I decide to pick Brina as my godfather, okay, I need to make sure that I inculcate some principles of Brina in me. That is one aspect. That is why I keep hitting on this, because we've got to a point that people do not really pay attention to the principles of their godfathers, and that they only want to leverage on their integrity, their popularity, and their intellect to advance their cause. And that is why you are saying that either they are silent engines or they are becoming a threat. Because, like Brainer said, if I am his political mentee and I am going for an election, I expect my godfather to come and support me. And I know when he makes just a call, it will change my entire future. But the question is, how did he get there? That is what I need to ask myself.
Yeah.
Did he get there just by a phone call, or there was that hard work?
Okay.
Was there that kind of commitment? You get it?
Yeah.
And that is why we are having these challenges with student leaders. Some, they just think that the position is there, and since I have this person, A person, B person, D behind me,
Just-
it is enough for me to win an
Yeah.
election. But that should not be the case. The person A and person B, who are they? What are some of the qualities that they exhibit that you can also show for people to see that, yes, when you are saying that you are associating yourself with these individuals or these people, you are exhibiting this character.
Okay.
And that is where we can advance the conversation. Either than that, your position will still be what it is. Because some of the people that we've met, that we are mentoring them, I hate to say this, but some of them are very lazy. They just want to leverage on people's integrity and their hard work to get whatever that they want. That shouldn't be the case. But you see, this is where we find ourselves in an era where people just are doing the politics, or especially they are doing the student leadership, but they don't even understand what student activism is.
Exactly.
What is it that I am going to do to help the cause of students? That is put aside, and the only aim is, how do I enrich my CV?
Very true.
You get it? So the person will come, the substance is low. And to some extent, you see the political godfathers or the godfathers in this situation sometimes find it difficult. They can tell you the truth, but they can't outrightly say that because you are not good, so I am discarding you.
Yeah.
So sometimes the thing is not good, but it is part and parcel of you. So you try to protect the very thing that is close to you. You get it?
Yes.
But other than that, we that people call us as godfathers, we ought to also train people well,
Exactly.
so that they understand that wherever that they are going, or that leadership that they want to aspire, is not just something simple. It entails a lot, because they are coming in to serve.
All right.
So that is my bet on that.
Okay. All right. All right. Political godfathers and their influence in student leadership. Sir John,
Yes, please.
Today, we want to establish the facts. Are you a godfather?
um, Godfather. Okay, so like I earlier indicated, I said that a godfather is somebody who provides guidance and direction for upcoming young people. So yes, I've been doing that. I've been providing guidance and direction for a lot of students in politics, in academia, and even in personal life, in business. You get it. So yes, somehow yes, but I don't like people to call me Godfather.
Why?
I
Why?
just don't like that notion that somebody will see me and call me Godfather. No, like we are colleagues, we are friends, we are brothers. I prefer you calling me bro than because my academic mentor, Dr. Isaac Enim, he calls me bro. You get it. So somebody of his caliber calls me bro. How can somebody that I'm looking up to call me bro? Then me, I want somebody to call me Godfather. Then when I'm working, no. I prefer to be called bro or like something, a friend, even a mentor is fine. Godfather is a bit huge for me. You get it, but yes, we've been providing guidance and direction for most of the people, like most of the students. So,
Okay. So, John, I'll come back to you.
yeah.
Alhaji,
Yeah,
are you a godfather?
I am not a godfather.
Okay. Can you explain why?
For me, I see people I work with who they call me godfather, but I am not, because I see them to be my friends, my brothers, and my sisters. And the more reason why, for those that have engaged me, sometimes I can meet you on the way. I can't even call you by your name unless I have that kind of relationship with you. But if I don't have that relationship, even somebody that I am older than, I might even call him senior or chairman, just to make the person feel like we can have that conversation. Because sometimes when you try to make it look like you are the godfather, you are creating a certain space, and it makes conversation becomes formal. But in this enterprise, it should be more of informal, because how do I want to guide someone, direct someone, and the person cannot open up enough for us to have real conversation? So I should make it easier so that the people can come closer. But the moment you start making it Godfather, Godfather there, Godfather there, remember, it comes with a lot of responsibility. Because in our dispensation, if somebody put you in that category, it's not only about guidance and direction.
Oh,
It goes
okay.
beyond that, yes. So you need to be careful when you don't, if you know you are not that stable. I don't want to go deeper.
Go. We
But
want you to go. We
oh,
want you
but
to go.
my big brother is here. There are situations that, or sometimes we go out there, you will meet 2 or more people, even more than 5, 10. You had only planned that, oh, today I'm going to spend only 20 cedis. But I am a living testimony of how my brother here. Sometimes you go out there, Godfather. By the time that you realize 2K is gone. You
So,
get it?
Alhaji, are
So
you dodging Godfather because of the
I'm not
financial
dodging.
responsibilities?
No, not because of the financial responsibility, but we need to make people appreciate that when people are serving as your godfathers, it doesn't mean that anytime that you see them anywhere, you are making financial demands. Oh yes, you see, that is the mistake a lot of people are making.
I agree with what my brother
The
is
moment
saying.
they say godfather,
Hmm.
for majority of the people, it is in their mind that they are going to make financial demands.
Oh.
You get it?
So,
So, John, you want to add something?
yes, so I think that what my brother is saying is the truth. You see, I don't even remember when I asked my godfather even any money before. My 2 godfathers, I don't remember. I don't remember asking for help from Honorable Musa family. I don't remember. Like money, like no. So you know one thing. You know what happens. What happens is that just recently, last year, I was in need of something for certain people, like in my constituency. I just gave him a text. Hello, sir. Good evening. I would like to come and see. Okay, come this day.
Access.
Just today, he gave me dates. Tomorrow, come.
Ah.
Because he knows that I'm not coming to beg him for money.
Yeah.
He knows it. I went there, I explained everything to him. Whatever he has to do, he did it. But imagine if I was somebody who was asking him for money. You think he would have given me the opportunity to come and meet him?
No.
You can ask my godfather, Honorable Kwame Mintaya. He will tell you, I don't ask him for money. So I'm not sure Raga will see my call and feel like I'm coming to ask him money, so I'm a burden to him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I call him wherever he is. If he is busy, he will just text you, or leave a text message, or I'm busy, I'll get back to you later. You get what I'm saying? He knows that definitely the call that is coming is not a financial demand. But if I am mentoring you and anytime I see you or anytime I see your call, it is about my
you
mother
make me
is sick.
assume.
My father is here. My leg is broken. No. So if it happens that way, immediately I see your call, I've already presumed that you are coming in for money. It's either I will not answer or I'll just give you an excuse that, okay, I am busy, I'll call you back later. And that is all. It ends it.
But Boss Brainer, don't you think you have to at times accommodate them for a while? Because you see, from your earlier submission, a godfather, you serve as a guide,
Yes.
you serve as a mentor.
That is
And you see,
factual.
for someone to just trust you in that regard and come, maybe these calls that are coming, you are the first point of contact. Imagine training someone and then the person calls you until one can, he doesn't hear anything. And if care is not taken, guys can somehow sustain themselves for a while. But if this is a lady in question and she goes to a different person and other issues pops up, don't you think some small blame will be given to you?
So if I am your mentor, I am not somebody to provide. I'm not your father or mother to provide those financial assistance. You get it? No, that is not my responsibility.
Okay.
I can, like you said, accommodate the person for her. I can, you see. So when you are a mentee or you are a mentee and you feel like, I feel like, okay, you don't, anytime I see your call, it's about, oh, how you want to do this, then I give you the little ideas and whatever I have. If I see your call and I answer and you tell me, oh, probably today things are not going on well with you and all that, so you need a bit of financial support, I tell you, if I have it, Alhaji knows, I will not say no to you. I will not. But if your always your call comes with financial demands, no, at a point, like there are people when I see their call and I'm like, no, damn, I'm not picking this call. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I know what you are coming to ask me. But if it is about you improving in your financial life, like the little idea I'll give you and all those things, like that one I can provide them. But if it is always about money, no, nobody will do that. Nobody will do that, because the truth of the matter is that we are also going through a lot. We are also going through a lot, as your mentor is also going through a lot. He has certain he has certain load on him that probably he will not discuss with you, but
exactly.
I think that they also go through a lot. So you tend to put yourselves in their shoes and also feel like, okay, let me give him that benefit of the doubt that he's also going through a lot. So at least let me give him that space to also breathe.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But when it for instance, if I call my boss raga, and I tell him, oh, say I need 5,000 cedis. I swear to you, wherever the money is, I'm sure you go and get it for me.
Wow.
You know why? Because he knows that naturally
You want
I will not
demand.
ask him for money.
Yeah.
So me asking him for money means that my pimp,
Yeah.
so he should come to my aid.
Hmm.
But imagine every day, hello sir, I'm hungry. Oh sir, my mother is sick. Oh sir, my father is at the hospital. Oh, my school fees, my this. Like, yo, we just have to be real.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
you, the
Yeah.
host, if you have a mentee who always comes in and is always asking for financial assistance.
Yes.
There are times you feel like, no,
It's
this
too
is
much.
too much.
Yeah.
Let me just cut it off.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So please, your godfathers are also bleeding. So relax.
Profusely,
Relax.
profusely, like,
Relax.
yeah, bread, but nobody
Relax.
knows. You have
Relax.
maybe
Alaji.
Yeah, you see, this relationship, this godfather, godson, mentor, mentee relationship, I will categorize it into two things:
Okay.
sacrifice and value addition.
Okay.
You see, there are two ways you can become somebody's mentee. Either the person identifies you and pick you up, or you go to the person. So if I decide that I want Brenna to be my godfather, it means I've seen certain things in Brenna that I want to learn. That brings in the issue of what? Value addition. But making that decision comes with a certain consequence. That is where the sacrifice comes in. Sometimes your godfather is hungry, but when you make the demand, he goes in and gets it for you. You see, going back to the issue of the silent engine or becoming a threat.
A threat to
Sometimes
student democracy.
Most student leaders do not know. Some godfathers, they need to make certain sacrifices. In fact, they need to make certain deals to make you successful.
Hey.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it becomes a burden on them. Sometimes you don't have interest in anything, but because of something that you did in a certain election, now the person that you had that agreement with will now call you. Senior, do you remember in the last Nooks election, you brought this candidate and you said we should do ABCD. Now we are also bringing one. We need you.
Wow.
That sacrifice he made. For you, you are enjoying your position, but somebody is suffering from that decision that was taken. So it's about sacrifice. So if you accept to be a mentee, or you accept that somebody is being your political godfather, then appreciate the fact that you need to sacrifice and understand value addition. You are adding value to yourself. So don't make it look like, we are a political godfather, so anything that I need, you have to provide it. Like Brenna said, he's not the one who brought you into this world.
Yeah.
Unless you are telling us that now it is no more political godfatherism, but now it's about adoption. So you know that we are adopting you people. And then from now going, you know you are adopted children.
All right.
With that, you know the responsibility attached. But if it's about political godfatherism, then we need to understand the relationship very well.
Okay. It is getting very interesting here. And we are still on the topic, political godfathers and their influence in student leadership. Sir John, this hard question is for you. You see, before you become a teacher, a lecturer, you go through some processes. So you stated bluntly here that you are a godfather.
no. I said, I beg you. I said, you first. My premise was, you asked me about who a godfather is, and I was like, it's somebody who provides direction and guidance to mentees.
And you feel you do that.
And I feel I do that. And I even stated that I don't even like people to call me godfather. I prefer you calling me bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I beg you.
Sir John, you want to run from the question that's coming?
No.
We are not
That was not what I said.
Okay.
So I've given you my
okay, so
premise.
yours is bro father, not godfather.
So even people call me Godfather. I'm like, bro. I call
Okay.
them brother. You
Yeah.
get it, bro. How
Okay.
far? Like people call me father. I don't call them son. I don't remember. I don't remember calling Desmond Tutu
Okay.
son. No, no, bro. How far?
Yeah.
Like that kind of like you
Vibe.
said, that kind of cordial relationship. So that in case you are going through something, you
Yeah.
can be able to share it with me. And I told you the number of times that personally I'm going through stuff, but I just leave it behind and listen to what some of my mentees tells me. It's enormous, I'm telling you. And people are
Okay.
going through stuff, just that they don't have anybody to share
Share it.
them with. So if you make that kind of relationship more formal, he will not be able to tell you certain things.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? I have like mentees that immediate something happens to them, that moment, it could be accident, it could be anything. He tells me, bro, I had this accident, this place, this way. And I'll be like, okay, you'll be fine. Like my prayers are with you, I'll pray with you, and those kind of things. You get what I'm saying? But Obisu, like he feels he has a godfather, but the relationship is more formal. So if he's going through anything, he cannot share it with that person. You get it? And that is where I feel like no, it
You.
shouldn't be that way. Personally, yes. I can meet my godfather here, and the kind of language we even speak, you marvel. Like he will meet you and be speaking PG with you.
I mean,
So
it be
what
so
is it?
annoying.
What is it that me go through and mean to me can't share?
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
if it is always about how you doing, how is this project going? Like if I'm going through something, I cannot share it with you. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm not a godfather.
You
I am
are
a
a bro father. We've established that fact.
oh,
A
a
bro
bro, a bro,
father.
a bro.
Because people also honor you and they can't just call you bro. So you let's adapt that name today.
Oh no, 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 no.
Brainer the bro father.
Oh no, no, no. I'm bro to everybody. Or sister, brother, sister relationship. I don't want
Okay.
any problem.
Okay. So I must confess, if you mentioned Brenner in this school, you mentioned Brenner in Casford. Oh my God. You have a stunning reputation. And I also know you have a political history, some small political history.
Yeah. Oh, Babeka.
Small political history.
Yeah, I mean,
Brenner the 31. So
so
small history. Brenner the 31. But it will marvel people how amidst all those failures, amidst that huge scar, you just covered it and poured into so many people that we see today. So we just want to hear from you. How did you do it? Homie.
it's not easy. For me, I feel like where I was brought up played a major role.
Okay.
So naturally, that is how my dad is. So when I came to school 2015, I told myself that where I'm coming from is I live in a very I come from a very humble beginning or a humble home. So I told myself that by the time I will leave the four corners of UCC, I should be able to create something for myself, a certain image for myself. And like you said, it has been hard work, humility, sacrifice. So I started this journey helping people with campaign from Casford till now. One thing that people ask me and they are like, how did I get here? For me, I feel like it is the grace of God and humility. Because there were people I was doing stuff for that was way older than. So somebody in my shoes will feel like, oh, maybe cry aquada. So why is it that we'll go all this mile for this person? But I can tell you those sacrifices have paid off. Those sacrifices have paid off because the kind of work I am doing, the kind of work I do, if it is not about this huge um, um, admiration from a lot of people, I wouldn't have gotten where I am. And today, somebody told me, my 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 colleague told me, like, I'll say, Brenna, within who crowd,
Mm.
within who crowd, because it feels like the kind of name that I have. I'm not boasting, but the kind of name that you have, you should be doing more.
Monetize it.
You get it.
Political monetization.
Oh, not politically, but in business terms.
Yeah.
Politics,
Monetize
I
it,
cannot even help somebody and take anything in return.
Mm.
No. Right from the time I started campaigning for nobody, I repeat, nobody can tell me that I helped him and I took one CD from him. So it is not something that going forward I'll do it. Just that sometimes you sit down and be like, go away, because you feel like you've gone all the way, like you've done everything for this person, but like my boy my way baby, you don't do anything for me, but me and me boy yeah, so you get what I'm saying. So if it happens that somebody has sacrificed his bit for you, then later you turn out to look down on the person or disrespect the person, that is when the person feels like, no, akwa ekra me di skakra and come for so. But for me, it's kind of, obedi a feeling panel. Sandy, you are contesting for Grasa Gukwam or whatever. If you come to me, oh, I need advice, or I need you to manage me, I need you to do this for me, then I tell you, okay, bring 10,000 CDs. That 10,000 CDs, if you ask my brother here, that 10,000 CDs within 2 days, 3 days, that money will vanish.
Wow.
So,
Oh yeah.
what have you done? May
Yeah.
use it 3 days. Now I squander 10,000. Now it means I've not done anything. I've not impacted your life, and I think that it will not even be good for my image to help somebody and say that give me this in return. But when I help you wholeheartedly and you get to the top, at least within me, I feel very happy seeing you because I'm proud of you. I taught you. So to see you here hosting this program, moving from one portfolio to another, now contesting for Grass Agriculture, I think it is only the devil who will not be happy with where you are going. You get it? For me, I feel like, no, at least wherever, at every stage, at least we were able to play our little role to make sure that you get to where you are going. And that alone should like give me that joy. And I'm sure it is the same for a lot of people. Even though I feel like those who take money, sometimes it is not their fault. It is what they've experienced. Because if you sacrifice all your energy, your resources and everything, and you are not getting anything in return, it is not about student politics. I'm even talking about national. You are not getting anything in return, then what is the point?
Mhm.
Because politics, so engine will heaven. Into one train say over heaven and
Sure.
no. When
That's
it
true.
comes to student politics, that one you are doing it to help your own brothers and sisters. But national, you should be able to also benefit from it. You should.
Exactly.
So if I was zero, immediately my party comes, I should be able to move from 0 to 0.5.
People
Then I
in
know
power.
that. Then I know that. I beg you, I'm still in opposition. I'm still in opposition. I beg you. I'm still power in opposition, right? That is what they say. But for me, I also believe in times and seasons.
Exactly.
So if I'm not getting it today, I am
Definitely.
optimistic tomorrow I'll get it.
Okay.
Because sometimes it is sad. The things that we go through, I'm telling you, sometimes we wake up at dawn and we sit down and be like, But you see, if you are also a believer in times and season, sometimes you just have to also reconsider certain things and wait for the appropriate time. I believe that today, if you are not getting it, definitely tomorrow, by the grace of the Almighty God, you should be able to get somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Alhaji, you touch on this very last one for me. Godfathers, Godfathers, Godfathers. Right now, people are using the title Godfathers to do so many things, especially when it comes to grooming ladies. There is this school of thoughts around. If you want her, tell her you be her godfather. And the genuine ones know how to go about it and where to draw the line. But the others, they force themselves to be godfathers just to use that avenue to exploit these young ladies. So you are here, you are coming to talk about discipline, especially when it comes to grooming ladies. Where should we draw the line?
So I think it's a matter of principle. It's a matter of principle. If you decide to serve, because you see, I have a very good friend of mine, Kobna Demununkum, he's called Gila. He will tell you that don't combine libido with agenda. And I agree with him. But you see, if you serve as somebody's mentee and there is that interest that you want to be with the person, be clear.
Okay.
Set the guideline. Let it be clear. Because we are human beings. You don't know, like they say, you don't know where you are going to meet your life partner. It could be because of that relationship and it will end up into something fruitful. Because there's no rule, unless you are working in, say, in an organization that sets certain rules. But like I said, it's about a principle. So you let the principle be clear. If you want the person, then don't bring in the issues of conflict of interest.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
But I want to help the person. And I'm going to use you as a typical example. For everybody that knows you, know you are a part and parcel of me. You get it?
Yes.
But probably maybe at the time I met you, I didn't know that you are even going for a position. But if I have some interest, I need to be very clear. Oh, madam, I want to do so and so. Your
Simple.
mind day. No. If you say your mind no day, it should be cut off. Then now, if it's about business, let's do business. Principles.
But
You get
Alhaji,
it?
don't you feel at times their mind no day, but you see in that context where they feel they are vulnerable, they want to win.
There's nothing about vulnerability. That is the mark of a good leader. As a good leader, you need to stand by your principles.
Okay.
That is, if not, it means you are the leader that if you get the position, you can compromise on anything. Because if you are compromising, just knowing very well that this is the intention of the person, he has made it clear to you, and knowing very well that that is not going to inure to your benefit, and you don't stand by your own principles, and you give in, and you think you are vulnerable. No, it's not about vulnerability. You have decided to be in it. But I know some people also try to take advantage of
Yes.
that. That also exists. But the most important thing is that there should be that clear-cut guidelines.
Okay.
Principles should work.
All right.
So if I want to, I make it clear. If you say you are not interested, and I think I can still continue to be your mentor, fair enough, but we should make it clear.
Do we have people that will still continue if you tell them your mind no day?
There are some.
Some. That's the problem, Sir John.
There are some, but not all. There are some. And there are good ones too as such. Yes. You see, knowing very well that the person has said no, probably maybe at the time, if you are patient, probably things will work afterwards. because they are living examples how
lot.
people even met.
A lot.
Some it is through this same that he is grooming the person,
A
but
lot.
they ended up becoming husband and wife.
Oh wow.
Yes, there are a lot of them.
I don't know. There are a lot. I know a lot.
You understand?
I just don't know whether I can mention names, but there are a lot of them.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
They train the person, but they
They
were
are
able
even
to,
married. Like some are even
Wow.
married.
yes.
Wow.
So it is not like people are trying to, but we just need to understand that if somebody comes to you, consider the person being like your sister, your daughter, that you are mentoring. Let's go through that. If the person gets to a place, maybe it is about even your actions.
Yeah.
That will make the person even say that, oh, at this point,
Yeah.
I think so and so. But aside that, I think we just need to maintain our principles and guidelines. It should be clear that this is what I want to do, and let's go with that.
But why is this even a problem? As we have political godfathers, don't we have political godmothers? Is it something that the guys, is it something that it's only masculine, or we need just the masculine energy? Because this thing shouldn't be a problem if we have genuine women out there, women in leadership, or women that feel they have the experience, expose themselves for these young ones to approach them. Why is it always godfathers, godfathers, godfathers? Where are the godmothers?
So you see, for me, I think that there are godmothers too out there who are also doing their best. But over the years, it's about godfathers. And I think it is partly attributed to the chemistry. You see, like they say, like poles repel, and unlike poles what?
Attract.
So sometimes ladies even feel comfortable if it is men who are the ones directing them. And that is even our nature and how even God created us. It has been the normal course of dealing. But when you switch it, for guys, it's okay. But the only challenge is when it, because most of you ladies too, you have your own egos. The person is your godmother, but you feel like you are competing with the person. You understand? So, yes, there are some godmothers out there that are doing their best and they are also grooming people. But I think that whether it is a male or a female that is mentoring or guiding someone, the principles and the guidelines should be clear.
Should be clear.
So that we know what we all are doing. And like I said, as a leader, make sure you stand by your principles.
Exactly.
Like they say, "Nyame ne si hene."
And when the time is right,
Yes.
he himself will make it happen.
Yeah.
So this brings us to the end of the session. So we want to play this game, this or that, last game, and then we close for the day. Sir John,
Yes, please.
That's all that. Okay.
Baumia or Ken?
Same Ben crying.
Oh, but for me, I'm not an MPP, so whatever that happens in there,
Kawano cry about Nema 1 CD.
The
What's it?
Kabako. Yeah, share that na ye
Only
twisted.
my dear Ope.
me.
You know what you want to say.
No, you cannot force me to say something that I don't want to say.
Sir John.
So for me, personally, I don't like the tension that is happening between the two of them.
Okay.
I feel like they are supporters.
Yes, about me and as I can choose who they own the
I'm coming. They are all going they are going too wayward. Like it's
Okay.
calling somebody a murderer. Those things I feel like it is outrageous. But for me, whoever wins, I know that the NDC is going to be them in the 2028 election.
Inshallah. Okay.
Okay.
Alhaji.
Yeah.
Sedun Ketia or Julius Debra.
None of them, I want Jane Nana.
You see that agenda will not work. That agenda will not work. Why do you want Jane Nana?
Oh, at least me, I'm optimistic that Baumia will win.
Okay.
31st
Then you
January.
want Jenana.
Yeah, so that we can now have a better comparison. 2 vice presidents, so that we look at their scorecards.
Interesting.
But what are you
yes,
saying?
Yes.
A vice president, when you were vice president, inflation rose to 54%. Currently, inflation is what, 5.4.
You see, don't
if-
misrepresent facts.
If you are
As
saying
of January
that,
to
if you
as
are
of
saying
January
that, if you are saying
6th,
that, then I think that
2025, what was the
Professor
inflation rate?
Professor Jane will be the best person. Then it is
No
good we
problem.
bring Prof.
Oh, today,
But I'm not sure
the
she will
SN rate is
contest.
how
That
much?
I cannot say for her. I'm not sure she will contest. But if she contests and she wins, for me,
I want her.
well, that is you.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to pray to make sure that all your party people will support her.
Oh, if she's willing to
And
come,
she will win.
if she's willing to
Stop
come,
Interesting.
discounting her.
Interesting.
It is about women empowerment. Empower
nobody's-
your women.
Nobody
Okay.
is doing
Let
that.
her be the
I'm
first.
I'm coming. Nobody is doing that. It's just that you want to set an agenda. I'm saying that even if she wants to contest,
Okay.
It's not like she wants to. She's
She's-
going to.
Hey,
good.
interesting.
Yes.
well, whatever be the
Women
case.
empowerment.
For
Empower
me,
your
I
women.
believe that she has been very brilliant, even in academia and as vice president.
Hey, Masaya, di nkomo no kakra kakra. Nya bo
Oh,
say.
but that is a fact. The time inflation is 5.4%. Old time, vice president no say your economic wizard. Inflation is 54%.
Inflation is 5.7%.
Old time,
5.3.
inflation Ghana cedis rose to 17 cedis.
Inflation 5.3.
$1 to 17
Sir
cedis.
John,
Today,
Sir John,
$1
it's okay.
under Professor Jenana is 10 cedis, 50 pesos.
And a tin of
Wow.
milk is how much?
A tin of milk.
Uh-huh.
You are coming to compare those items here.
Of
A
course.
tin of milk,
You
as
need
at
to-
that time,
Yes.
ideal milk, as
Well,
at that
aqua
time,
active
was
is how
10
much today?
cedis. Today, how
The
much is
aqua active
ideal?
is how much?
What are you talking
Sir
about?
John,
Don't bring
Common
that.
Sir John.
My
cool
brother.
sachet water.
My
It was
brother.
80 today. We are
My
buying it
brother.
at
Sir
10.
My
John,
brother.
Sir
Inflation
John.
is
You know
at
that.
I know that. I don't know anything.
Economically, the
Good.
NDC is doing far better than what your government
It
did
is
in
only
8 years.
20% of Ghanaians that are benefiting
I'm
from that.
telling you,
Hello,
I'm telling you, when you were in
Sir
power,
John.
how much was a liter of petrol?
Hello,
Today,
lovely
a liter of
viewers.
petrol is 9 cedis,
This
99%.
still
brings
people cannot
us
even
to the
afford
end
Even
transport.
at what are you talking
Transportation, go
What
to
are you
the
talking about?
session.
Go to circle.
What are you
And
talking
if
about, my
go to
brother?
You are
Circle.
new
Be
here.
truthful.
We had
What is
a
the
very
May Almighty
interesting
Allah have
topic.
mercy on you.
He's
for
having mercy
lying.
on all
Delve
of us. I did not
into
lie.
one serious
I'm not lying. I'm
debate
telling you
on
the truth.
campus. The
9.9.
influence of political godfathers
Allow her to
and
do
student
whatever she wants.
leadership. And we've established so many facts here, and then we've learned a lot.
We've established that Alagi is also a liar.
Hey.
Thank you so much for your time.
But to say that
To our dear incoming students,
Baumia
leaders,
performed
never
better than
compromise.
what we are
Make
facing,
sure
it's-
you don't
it's
trade
far
your
better than your vice
integrity
president.
on
What are you
any
talking about?
ground.
Yes.
And
It's
this
far better than your vice
is
president.
Zonecast with Fred, and I'm honored
When you leave
to
here,
be your host.
go to the street.
Call me Miss Sandy.
They are happy.